Fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. Now, what on earth could I possibly mean by that? Well, in the latest news from a couple of days ago, a few days ago, Overwatch 2 director apologizes for canceling PVE hero mode, makes big promises for story missions. Now, what is all this about? Well, just a few short months ago, this article from Game Rant, March 15, 2023, Blizzard dev hints Overwatch 2 PVE mode content coming sooner than expected. Blizzard finally shares some information about a highly anticipated PvE mode for Overwatch 2, stating that it would come out sooner than expected. Oh my goodness, what does this article have to say? Highly anticipated PvE story campaign for Overwatch 2. My oh my. What on earth could have possibly happened? Players expecting a PvE mode. Oh, right here. Overwatch 2 players have been waiting for a PvE. My face is not working. PvE mode for a long time, asking Blizzard to introduce this feature when the company released the first PvE missions in the original game. So if it was already in the original game, and Overwatch 2 is nothing more than a copy-paste expansion, it's not a sequel, it's an expansion. The lore is at the core of Overwatch 2, with the regular PvE events highlighting specific moments in the story, blah, blah, blah. Back over here, oh no, Aaron Keller reacts to an emotional week for both the development team and the community. Wow. You cancel an expected PvE mode and then expect people to listen to anything you have to say? Well, I guess this guy knows that gamers have a very short attention span and of no memory whatsoever. Diablo 4. In what he described as an emotional week, Director Aaron Keller opened up about the decision to cancel Overwatch 2's planned PvE hero mode, saying that the team struggled to find its footing amid what he called high expectations for the mode. Now, that might be a good thing. With all the dumpster fire garbage trash that has been released with a AAA title on it and a AAA price tag, maybe this is actually a good thing that they said, nah, we can't do it right now, but canceling it entirely? Things rarely go as planned in game development. No shit, that's why you keep trying. Well, I mean, to be fair, how many canceled game projects do we not even hear about? We struggled to find our footing with the hero mission experience early on. But you promised it. It was talked about just in March, but you were struggling for it. This doesn't make sense. We were trying to do too many things at once, and we lost focus. The team built some really great things, including hero talents, new enemy units, and early versions of missions, but we were never able to bring together all of the elements needed to ship a polished, cohesive experience. So, like I said, maybe this is a good thing. The problem is you lost a lot of goodwill with your players. Overwatch 2, I don't know what the numbers are right now, but yeah, this right here, numbers might go down for a little while. Will they come back up? Who knows? How much pandering can you do to get players back into the game? According to Keller, the PvE hero mode was, quote, exciting but gargantuan vision that kept pulling resources away from the live game. Oh, I see. You needed to devote more time to overly overpriced skins for June. Okay. Finally, Keller says the development team realized it had to walk away because, heaven forbid, you work on something the players want instead of making sure each one of those skins that costs real-world money is done just right. Do they cost real-world money now? Is it the skins? I don't play this game. I'm reporting on this because game developers, corporations, all Activision, Blizzard, they put out games, charge players money for skins, and then all of a sudden, a year, 2 years later, in a 10-year plan, just up and go, sorry, we're not supporting it anymore. And we're not giving you money back. We're not offering anything. And all the skins that you've paid for, we're going to allow the rest of the players. We're going to give them to them for free. Free. Dumping, taking a big old steaming dump on the backs and heads of people who put money and supported the developers of these games. Excuse me. God, that was disgusting. So I see that as a problem. Let's see. This has been hard for us. I bet it was. But as the director of this project, I have to do my best to make decisions that put the gaming community first. This is so rich, especially coming from Activision Blizzard, who, especially considering, what was it? Overwatch 1 that had the loot boxes, the surprise mechanics, where just money, money, money for skins for a game that you have to pay for with a AAA price tag. When are gamers going to wake up and smell what these companies are shoveling? Shocking decision to cancel Hero Mode. The decision to cancel Overwatch's Hero Mode shocked its community when it was announced earlier this week, leaving some to wonder why Blizzard had opted to make a sequel in the first place. Yeah. Wasn't that the selling point of Overwatch 2, that it was going to have a single-player campaign? So they tried to separate it as more than just a reskin of the first one or an expansion to the first one? That was a selling point. Yes, it's free now, but I do believe it had a price tag. Reflecting on Overwatch 2's journey, I skipped something. Overwatch 2 has gone through many iterations since its original announcement, finally settling on a refined version of the first game, which means it's nothing more than a reskin of the first game. But whatever. Featuring expanded co-op and narrative missions. Reflecting on Overwatch 2's journey to this point, Keller called Hero Mode an attempt to make good on Blizzard's original vision for Project Titan. How about your original promise that there was going to be a PVE content and a PVE mode? The MMO FPS that eventually became 2016's Overwatch. Yeah. Blizzard's plan was to introduce a PvE mode featuring new hero abilities, co-op attacks, and a level progression system, with the intention being to release the seasonal content in 2023. What is it going to take for people to stop, taking the corporations, the gaming companies' word at face value? Stop pre-ordering, wait for the reviews to come in, and maybe stand by when they make decisions like this and promises, and then just go, no, sorry, we changed our mind, we're going to cancel it. What do we do then? Look to the indie market. Better developed games. They may not look as shiny, they may not look as pretty, but there's more heart and more love put into those games than most of the AAA nonsense out. Too many games over the past few years have come out as buggy, disgusting messes. I'm looking at you, Cyberpunk. Yes, I loved that game, but it was a dumpster fire. And then these companies, they put out trash at a AAA price tag and expect forgiveness when they go, hey, we're trying to fix it. How long before gamers stand up and just go somewhere else? Who knows? What do you think about this? Is Overwatch 2 going to remain as popular? Were people really interested in PvE mode? I think they were. But let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far.